Hi, I'm Felicity. If you suffer from unexplained fatigue, breathlessness, muscle pain, urinary tract infections, lung or kidney disease, you may well have a new man-made problem called Morgellons disease. Morgellons has appeared with increasing severity since the spraying of the solar radiation management, or chemtrails, in USA around 65 years ago. People began to be aware of these strange open sores in children which they'd never seen before. So the doctors were beginning to wonder what was going on, and in the end, one of the doctor's sons actually got Morgellons, and so he started an institute where they were going to really look at this, and it's being done through the Mayo Clinic. Very interesting. Now, there's a doctor, Professor Clifford Carnicom, had worked on this geoengineering project for the US government, and eventually he was so appalled and blew the whistle on this disease. At this point, another doctor confirmed it because his son was the one who had got the Morgellons really badly, and these fibers were coming out of his body. Morgellons produces respiratory disease, chronic fatigue, joint pain, and autoimmune syndromes such as MS and Parkinson's as well. So the nanoparticulate fibers that we breathe in from the chemtrails in the air enter the body. The fibers emerge from the skin as they did in the children, and some who are particularly sensitive find that the fibers go right through the bodies into the sinuses, throats, lungs, kidneys, bladder, urinary tract. They also affect the red blood cells, preventing them from oxygenating our cells. Morgellons also lowers our body temperature and damages our immune system. Oklahoma State University and Professor Mark Davis of the Mayo Clinic have been heading up the research since 2012. The CDC, or the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, set up a task force to research this. It's been covered on American TV, and you can actually Google it and see what's happening. Alana Freeland, who's a scientist and author of Chemtrails, HAARP, and the Full Spectrum Dominance on Planet Earth, offers the evidence that Morgellons causes iron deprivation by stopping the red blood cells making the oxygen. This causes cooling of the body and sometimes severe breathlessness or chronic fatigue syndrome. When I was a young nurse, there was no such thing as chronic fatigue syndrome, and very few cases of autoimmune disease. The last 2 decades, these diseases have become rampant. So when we breathe in the aluminium, barium-coated fibers, the nanoparticulates lodge in the lower lobes of our lungs, and they cause an atelectasis, a partial collapse of the lung. Also can cause heart disease, liver disease, COPD, premature aging, and eventually death. So if you go to your doctor saying you think you have Morgellons, they will probably know what you're talking about. You just refer them to the Mayo Clinic in America, and they are actually researching this stuff. So guide your doctor to Dr. Mark Davis of the Mayo Clinic, and research for yourself on www.geoengineeringwatch.org. Lots more on my website, felicitycorbin-wheeler.org.